In this video, I'm going to give you five marathon training tips that will help you with your marathon training this year. What is up, everybody, and welcome to 40 Runs. We are out here in the beautiful Lee Valley doing our long run. Are you out there doing your long runs already? Have you started training? Have you got a marathon coming up? Let me know in the comments. Right, like I said at the open, I've got like 5 of my go-to tips. When new clients come to me, they ask me about, let me do my first marathon. What do you think? You got any tips? Well, these are the 5 tips that I give them. So my first tip that I tell everybody is break it up. Break it up. What are you going on about, 40? Break your training up. Break your long runs up. Break it all down. Box it out. Work it out in a short-term focus. Don't worry about whenever your marathon is. Don't worry about that you're going out the door and it's 20 miles. Focus on the first 5k. Or maybe you're doing a tempo run and it's starting to hurt. Worry about the next kilometre. It is so important to break marathon training down into bite-sized pieces, manageable pieces. If you can do that, you'll just be in another level compared to all those people sitting there worrying about 26.2 miles. The brain can much more efficiently deal with smaller pieces of data. It can process them quicker, and if you break your marathon training down, your runs down, your fueling down, your hydration down, everything into those small manageable chunks throughout the 16, 17 weeks, whatever your plan is, oh man, it's a game changer. Tip number 2. Tobe, I'm getting excited about the tip. Tobe's here, by the way, say hello. Hi. Tip number 2 is to change your routes, right? Because I'm guessing before you started marathon training, you've probably done like a half, 10k, something like that. And you probably find yourself running the same old route. Now, the best thing you can do when you are marathon training in the morning is to try and find some new routes, explore. Now, I'll give you an example. Tobe walked me down this way once. I didn't have a clue where I was going. And actually, to be fair, Tobe, we don't really know where we're going at the moment, do we? But we came down here and it freshened the mind up. It was exciting because we didn't really know where we was going. And it can be, again, a game changer in terms of your mental focus. For those longer runs, you can just, it just makes a difference sometimes from just doing the same old route. Now, I would say with like some of that speed work, maybe focus on some of your usual routes, because when it starts hurting, you know where you are, you know how long you've got to go. But with your long runs, get out and explore. Enjoy Mother Nature's playground. This is awesome out here. Get out here, enjoy it, but change your routes up, people, because it will make a massive difference to those long runs. Tip number 3, get up early, get out and get it done. I was up at 5:15 this morning, people. It's not 5:15 now, but I was up at 5:15, had my porridge, had my coffee, done all my usual bits, my usual morning routine, and we headed on out. Sun's just coming up over there, probably see that, but getting up and getting out early is the key, I think, to marathon training, especially those long runs, because there's nothing worse than sitting at your desk or sitting at home thinking, I've got to do 13 miles later. You'll find every reason under the sun not to do it. Things will come up, kids will start playing up, your boss will call, all this sort of stuff will get in the way. So getting up and getting it done early will not only get you ahead, but it'll make you feel awesome because you're winning. Tip number 4, and this is a Tobe, you're going to love this. This is a great plug. Listen to a podcast. Tobe, do you know of any good podcasts?
It's it's about an hour. It comes out every Friday.
Every Friday. It's the Long Run Podcast, people. Check it out for you everyday runners. But no, seriously, get yourself a killer playlist. Whether it be listen to a podcast, we joke, but obviously we do the Long Run Podcast. But you've got other podcasts out there, but maybe create yourself a Spotify playlist. and just, you know, melt the miles away, listening to your favourite tunes. Or the other thing I like to do, slightly different to Kill a Place, but is ring someone. Call someone you ain't spoken to. You're meant to be running easy on the long runs. Give them a call. You'll lose yourself for about half hour. Obviously be safe. Don't be doing it on main roads and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, just kill a playlist, ring someone, all that kind of stuff, so you can immerse yourself in something else and take your brain away from the fact that your legs are going one foot in front of the other and it's starting to hurt. It can make a huge difference, especially when you go deep into that plan. Next tip, because I've lost count, is to leave that stress at the door. It's not about you, but one of the reasons why I run is for my mental health. I want to get out here and escape from everything. I come out here for a laugh with Joe and the boys and girls, be sociable, and just get away from all those, I don't know, worries. Leave them at the door, people. Don't take your stress and anxiety out with you. This is your time to go out and just relax and unwind and run. It's so good for you. But if you've got baggage, whether it be, let's say that, stress or whatever, it will impact your running. So just leave all that at home, people, and focus on the positivities. And my last tip is a bonus one, because I'm that kind of guy. It's to just to keep your eye on the prize. Now, like I said earlier, breaking it down is essential. But when I talk about keeping your eye on the prize, I'm talking about the motivation in which, for the reason why you're running the marathon. Is it for a charity? Is it for somebody? Is it because it's on your bucket list? Is it because, you know, someone you know done it and you want to do it, like FOMO? Whatever, I can't even think anymore, but whatever the reason that you're putting yourself through this incredible feat of training and then completing a marathon that I think it's like 1% of the world has done it, like so yeah, you're going to be in a special club. But whatever your reason, be selfish and remember the why you're going out there and you're doing that training, why you're getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and going for that long run. Keep your eye on the prize, people, and that way you'll do something awesome, you'll train and complete that marathon.